Ooh, this book is raggedy. This book is raggedy. Hi. Woo. We're talking about blood type eating as well as blood type personality tonight. Hi. I bet you guys didn't know that in other countries, you're welcome, that in other countries they base your entire personality on your blood type. Okay? In America, people hardly even know their blood types. But in other countries, when you apply for a job, you got to put your blood type on the application. Okay? To date on dating sites like Tinder and Bumble and all that, you got to put your blood type. Matchmakers, blood type. Okay? Condoms. Condom companies that are based on blood type of your partner. Chocolate companies based on your blood type. Okay? So this is the foremost book on blood type personality, and it is extremely accurate. So the way that we use astrology here in the West is how they use blood type in the East. So there are only 4 personality types in other countries. When we use astrology, we got 12 different personality types. Okay, so it's extremely accurate, but this book is extremely expensive. Okay, hey Miss Elaine, this book is expensive. I paid $150 for it, which was cheap. But how much is it now on Amazon, y'all? The last time we checked it was what, $350 on Amazon? So if you can find it for $150, I suggest you get it. Hey, if you can find it, I suggest you get it because it's freaking amazing. Okay? It talks about everything from your personality to who you're supposed to marry, what kind of job you're supposed to have, sex, all of that. This book gets down and dirty because it said you owe women love some fellatio and cunnilingus. So share the live. You paid $250 for it. That was the lowest price at that time. I'm glad I got mine for $150. Hey, how you doing? So we're going to talk about your blood type food as well as your blood type personality. Okay? So, how many of you guys are blood type O's? It's $4.55 now. Holy shit. That's crazy. Look how we are impacting these people's pockets. They done bumped the price up of the blood type test. Share the live, tap the screen. You said it's time for me to sell mine? Don't think I won't go and Xerox copy this whole book and go make me a $300 profit. Think I won't. Cause I will. I will do. Use AI. Yes, I will use that chat GTP. Let me figure something out. I'm gonna hook y'all up. I'm gonna remix it. I'm gonna hook y'all up. Just give me a little bit of time. Give me a little bit of time. You got yours for $16 at a yard. That person that sold that book was dumb. They obviously didn't look up what that book was worth. Because this book came out in 1983. I'm trying not to use it too much. It came out in 1980. Because this book is actually in the Library of Congress. Exactly, her loss. This book was actually in the Library of Congress. And I think it came out in 83. But this man spent 30 years researching and doing tests and all that stuff to compile the information in this book. And his son actually came along and is still carrying on his work. Okay, so put your blood type in the comments. Hey, Sean, how you doing? Happy Friday. Book Nook. Go find it. Hi, Big Diesel. How you doing? Put your blood type in the comments. Tap the screen so we can build the live up. When you tap the screen, it gets people to come hear this information because this information is extremely valuable and life-altering. She had a bunch of medical books. I would have got those too. I done told y'all about trying to offend me in them comments because I'm going to hurt your feelings. You ain't never going to forget it. That's what an internet ass kicking is going to feel like. You're going to know what it feel like today. So mind your manners. Thank you. Mind your manners. So, blood type O's. Let me tell y'all, ooh, I just got on an interesting part of my book. My sign is a Pisces on the cusp of Aquarius. Okay? But my blood type is AB, which is extremely rare. AB negative. Okay? So my personality very much matches what it says in this book. Okay? I'm going to be reading from the other book too. Okay? So what it says about blood type O and y'all stress. Okay? Even under mild stress, type O will have to work harder at maintaining dopamine and blunting norepinephrine. Remember what I told you guys, that whenever there's everything in your body is levels. Your hormones have levels. So when something goes down, something else goes up. So when your dopamine goes down, what makes your dopamine go down, class? Hi. What makes your dopamine go down? Come on, class. Y'all know the answer to this. Wheat. Not beef. Millicent? Wheat, 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 wheat. I'm an AB as well. Just learned today I'm not supposed to eat chicken. Nobody's supposed to eat chicken. Wheat makes your dopamine go down. Okay? So, blood type O's have to work harder to maintain their dopamine levels, to keep the dopamine high and the serotonin low. The norepinephrine low. Norepinephrine is the hormone that is responsible for your anger and aggression. Okay? Fortunately, there are lifestyle and dietary habits that can accomplish this. For example, vigorous exercise tends to block DBH. DBH is dopamine beta hydroxylase. Okay? That is norepinephrine. So when you exercise, when you do vigorous exercise, it makes your dopamine go up. The way that O's deal with stress and emotional issues is through exercise. Okay? So, and a high protein diet. This is why O's should never be vegan or vegetarian. Y'all do yourselves so much disservice. Why y'all think all of them vegans and vegetarians are always so angry and aggressive? Think about it. They be really combative. Have y'all noticed that? Them damn vegans be combative as hell. I'm like, shouldn't you also be a pacifist? If you care so much about animals, you've been vegan for 20 years, well, that tells me everything I need to know. Wheat, unfortunately, tends to widen the tube, draining dopamine and causing the norepinephrine bucket to overflow. Wheat, your pastas, your breads, your cereals, that's what's causing y'all's dopamine and your serotonin, your happy hormones to go down. So I don't know how many of y'all are on anxiety medications, or your doctor done prescribed you some Prozac and all this other shit. All you gotta do is cut wheat out and look at all the processed foods you have in your house, all the condiments you have in your house. It all has wheat in it. Even mustard. Yeah, so no donuts. Y'all literally start y'all day off with wheat. So how does your day go after breakfast? You start with avocado toast. You start with bagels. You start with cereal. And then you wonder why you got a shitty day. Your daughter-in-law's here. Oh my goodness. Now listen, if y'all suffering with stress, y'all need to go get y'all some chill capsules. Okay? Go get y'all some chill capsules. That will help you immediately. These things kick in 20 minutes. You can be in the middle of an anxiety attack, and you're going to feel it in 20 minutes. I take chill every day before I come on the live. That's why I don't cuss people out real hard. That chill is no joke, baby. What's wrong with chicken and corn? Well, I'll tell you in a second. So, blood type O's. I'm going to tell y'all real quick, because we're going to talk about the food and your blood type personality. Okay? Oh, I still be going in, but it's different. I don't get my blood pressure up. I don't get my cortisol up as long as I got my chill. I can cuss you out with a straight face. Just like this. Let me be without chill, though. You're going to catch these. Big difference. Hi. So, blood type O's, what ailments do you suffer from based on how you've been eating? Okay, big difference, right? So let me tell you what you're prone to, because all blood types are prone to different ailments. Are prone to different ailments based on your blood type. What you should know is that in humans, because remember, all things that have blood and reproduce, that anything that has a blood type. Okay? We have 4 major blood types. Dogs have 13. I don't know how many pigs have. In other animals or things that have blood, there's a thing called genetic linkage. So let's say, for example, like in the book, it says pigs. Their genetic linkage is their blood type is tied to the color of the hair on the pig. Okay? You see some black pigs, you see some pink pigs. So their blood type determines what color their hair is. So a blood type O pig will have black hair. Okay? In humans, our genetic linkage is to our digestive system. So our blood determines our digestion and how our body processes food. So every single thing that we eat affects our hormones and our digestion. The center of the body's universe is literally the gut. Okay? 70% of our immune system is based in our gut. Okay? So our gut determines everything from stress to disease to sleep to energy, all of that. Okay? So what is it that blood type O is prone to based on your blood type and you not eating properly? Insulin resistance, intestinal dysbiosis, which is bad bacteria in the gut, thyroid hormone imbalance, inflammation, and because you're not eating what you're supposed to, sometimes you have anemia. Are any of you guys suffering from any of these things? Tap the screen and share the live. Who's suffering from any of these things? All of them? So let me tell you what's bringing on the inflammation. So if you're having trouble losing weight or you keep gaining weight, let me tell you why. Okay? These foods are triggering inflammation in your body. So as soon as you eat them, the reactions that we get from food usually happen 30 to 60 minutes after we eat it. Okay? So you're going to have an immune response. The body's only defense mechanism is to swell, or to create mucus. We only have two ways to defend our bodies. Swelling, which protects the organs, and mucus, which protects the immune system. Okay? So when you eat these foods, they cause your body to swell. Your organs swell. The biggest organ that we have is our skin. That's why. Okay? So the number one thing that triggers inflammation in your body is wheat. The number two thing is corn. So let me just give you some examples of what you're not supposed to be eating as a blood type O. Barley, cornflakes, cornmeal, hominy, polenta, all corn grains. That includes your popcorn that you love so much. Cream of wheat, Amir, Familia, Farina, farro, gluten flour, graham flour, grape nuts, grits, kamut, lentil flour, dal, masticum, papadum, puff wheat, 7 grain, shredded wheat, sorghum, wheat bran, wheat germ, bulgur wheat, durum wheat, semolina pasta, which is spaghetti, lasagna, fettuccine, ramen noodles, all your pizza crusts, all of that is wheat. All of that's semolina, okay? Couscous, whole grain wheat, whole wheat flour, white flour, sprouted wheat flour, okay? Buckwheat is not there. Listen, blood type O is not the carbohydrate blood type. Y'all are not the ones for the carbs at all. This is why there are so many low carb diets for blood type O's. That's why there was Atkins. That's why there's keto. That's why those things are so successful for blood type O's, even though it's not a great lifestyle, because it allows you to eat stuff you're not supposed to be eating. Okay? What you mean, nothing but salad? Y'all better leave these fucking salads alone. A salad doesn't contain 30 different things. Just because it has lettuce in it don't make it a fucking salad. Y'all will go out here and put everything in your kitchen in a salad and go, oh, I'm just having a salad. You got 1,000 calories in a salad. Do y'all know that vegetables have more lectins than all other foods? Let me tell you what lectins are, okay? Lectins are small little proteins in all whole foods. Those proteins, once they interact with your blood, determines whether or not you're going to have a positive or a negative immune response. Whether or not you're going to swell or whether or not you're going to get energy from calories. Okay? And swear they eating healthy. Oh, I just have a salad. Y'all got chicken on it. You got ham on it. You got cheese on it. You got olives on it. You got tomatoes on it. You got chickpeas on it. You got kale in it. You got kidney beans. You got... The number 3 thing that's causing y'all to gain weight and keeping you from losing weight is dairy foods. Y'all are not the ones for this shit. Y'all ain't the ones. Y'all need to say to yourselves, I'm not the one. I am not the one. Basically, only meat, certain dark leafy greens, and fish. That's all y'all supposed to be eating. Everything in your fucking life will turn around. Everything. Can y'all please put in the comments, those of you O's that have been on your journey, even if it's only been for 2 days, how y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? Y'all feel different in 2 days. For blood type O. Hey, how you doing? Amazing. Hey girl, hey. Better. Y'all done bought into this whole vegan marketing, propaganda, brainwashing shit. And all of that has one goal: to make you as sick as possible so you can go and get under a doctor's orders so they can make money off of you. Yeah, I earned them. Well, I bought them. Because you know they don't give them to you. You didn't know that, did you? But I retired from network marketing 2 years ago. I have my own company now. Okay? So here's some more stuff you ain't supposed to be f***ing around with. Kidney beans, lentils, bacon, navy beans, potatoes. You don't need no breakfast. You done had enough breakfast. Do y'all know what breakfast is? Breakfast means break fast. Y'all have been living y'all entire lives based on marketing. Breakfast was literally created by an advertising agency to sell you pork products. He smirked at the blood type diet, of course, because he's about to lose a customer. Doctors have customers. You're a customer. Okay? So it does not matter what time of day it is. Okay? It doesn't matter what time of day it is. Your first meal of the day is you having breakfast, because you are breaking your fast. Okay? I broke my fast at 4 o'clock today. I broke my fast at 4 o'clock. I usually don't break my fast until after I get off the live, but I was hungry. So what did I have? A lamb shank with some cucumber and some homemade dressing with some Greek yogurt and some dill and some kosher salt and some lemon juice. Okay? Y'all cannot eat potatoes, not white potatoes. Okay? Let me tell you what the problem has been. Okay? The reason that a lot of y'all became vegan or plant-based or whatever you want to call yourself or categorize yourself as is because every time you eat some beef, you think it doesn't digest in your system or it takes too long to digest. Right? Kendon, don't play with me today. Okay? When y'all be asking me this stuff, y'all are really just betraying your body. This is an internal thing that you are having an internal struggle with your own body. Your body is literally trusting you to make the best decisions for its survival and its health. And y'all keep playing around with these fucking foods. Tell me your opinion of meat and colon interactions. You eat, you shit. If you are a blood type O, your body is literally designed to break down animal proteins because you have more stomach acids than all of the other blood types. The problem has been your side dishes. There were no side dishes in the jungle. No one was going out and killing an antelope and boiling some potatoes next to it. You're welcome. Nobody was making macaroni and cheese in the jungle. The problem is the processed foods. Y'all always want to put your beef and your roast and your whatever, your hamburger, next to some fries, next to a baked potato, next to some mashed potatoes. And that has been the problem. Okay? That's been the problem. Because when you eat carbohydrates next to red meat, it literally stops your metabolic hormones. Okay? Also, it slows down your metabolism, and it stops your body from digesting the meat. So imagine you're trying to wash and dry a load of clothes, the same load at the same time. So it's going to wash a little, dry a little, wash a little, dry a little. It's going to take all day. And by the time you get done, that load of clothes is neither clean nor dry. That's what happens when you eat carbohydrates next to beef. Plus, those carbohydrates trigger inflammation. So you are defeating the entire purpose. Red meat speeds up your metabolism, elevates your dopamine and your serotonin, and you are literally eating foods that stop your metabolism or bring it to a grinding halt, creates bad bacteria in your gut, triggers weight gain, and then you blame it on the beef. It's never been the beef. If you sat down right now and ate a steak and a side of spinach and a glass of pineapple juice, you would lose 2 pounds overnight. When y'all first started this, how much weight did y'all lose in the first day? For those of you that have done it, how much weight, how much inflammation did y'all lose in the first day? In the first 7 days, you're going to lose between 5 and 10 pounds. How do you eat clean meat without all the... Ma'am, why don't you Google that stuff? I think you are just overthinking this. If you don't want to eat the meat, that's your choice. Because when you ask a whole bunch of questions that are so convoluted and complicated, you don't want to do it. So just don't do it. Okay? I don't have to look slim, ma'am. I'm healthy. Slim and healthy are not the same things. My mom was very slim when she stroked out at 41. My brother was very slim when he stroked out at 28. I'll be 55 in February. What the fuck you look like with your no picture having ass? I'm the same person that cured themselves from sarcoidosis, asthma, 6 bouts of malaria, 2 bouts of COVID, and most recently anemia. What the fuck have you done? Say what now? I can't hear you. Oh, okay. And also, this face card never declines. You didn't even put your face up. Put your face on the board. Put your face on the board, ma'am. Put your face on the board. I'm extremely nice, but don't come at me all wrong. And I don't even have to be nice, because I'm in my villain era. Nice for what? The fuck does nice get black women? Sure, you take good care of yourself. If you were so proud of yourself, you'd have a picture. All I see is a J. Back to the lesson. There's always some old bitter bitch in the comments. You're not showing no evidence of you taking good care of yourself, ma'am. Let's go. Y'all real used to going to people's lives and saying whatever the fuck y'all want to say in the comments. I comment on the comments over here. So shut the fuck up or leave. Them's the rules. Okay? So, like I was saying, back to the potatoes. No, you don't have to block her because she's sitting here taking notes. She's sitting here taking notes. But she wanted to be a smart ass, so now she just got schooled. So leave her sitting right where she is. I'm on page 61. So, let me tell you about these potatoes and these tomatoes. Those are nightshade vegetables. Nightshade vegetables have a built-in insecticide that protects them from insects eating them. So potatoes, tomatoes, okra, eggplant, peppers. What else? What am I missing? There's like 12 of them. Though that family of plants releases a phytotoxin in your body as soon as you bite into them. Okay? So they're automatically going to make all of us swell up. Nobody benefits from white potatoes. Okay? And the thing about it is, I'm not telling y'all nothing that y'all don't already know. You just haven't accepted it. Everybody got some part of their body that suffers when they eat the wrong shit. Everybody's got some type of allergic reaction to some shit that they eat. You get heartburn or indigestion or acid reflux. I'm not telling y'all nothing y'all don't already know. You just won't accept it. Your body has been having these conversations with you, and now I'm here to represent your body today. Just call me a lawyer. Okay? You should not be sitting around eating a bunch of yams. Especially if meat benefits you. Do not sit around eating no sweet potatoes. Let me tell y'all something about you O's. Y'all are descendants of the original people. Your genetic ancestors are the original people. Okay? You are the hunters, gatherers. Jamaican white yams are potatoes. Pounded yams are white potatoes. I lived in Nigeria for 2 years. Y'all keep trying to outwit the devil, you will lose. You're going to lose. You've been losing. Y'all ain't ready to win yet? Have a steak with a side of, yeah, that's right, Kim. That's a dinner. If I was an O, you couldn't tell me nothing. I would be walking around like listen, y'all are sleeping on the fact that y'all have a very unique body. Your body was literally designed to consume meat. Okay? And if you do not eat the meat, you are walking around with a stomach full of stomach acid that if it has nothing to do, it will start to eat away at your stomach lining. This is why y'all end up with ulcers 2-to-1. Because y'all out here trying to be vegan. Y'all out here eating chicken and other shit that is not meant for you. Okay? So what is the point? And then y'all out here using Mounjaro and all this other shit to try to lose weight. All you gotta do is cut this shit out. Cut this shit out Stop triggering the inflammation in your body, and things will go with the flow. I'll get to chicken in a minute. Also, tomatoes, corn oil, food additives, guar gum, carrageenan, and peanut oil. Hi. These are the things that are causing you to gain weight and keeping you from losing weight. What is creating bad bacteria in your gut? Dairy foods, corn, potatoes, rhubarb, and oranges. When you have bad bacteria in your gut, it makes your skin bad. It makes you have painful joints and aches and pains and nausea and bloating and neurological problems and hormonal fluctuations, all kinds of shit. Bad bacteria. That's why you're walking around with the H. pylori and the yeast infections and all that shit. Dairy foods, corn, potatoes, rhubarb, and oranges. Oranges are bad for everybody. Okay? I'm not just going to tell y'all about y'all food. I'm going to tell y'all about your personality in a minute. What's triggering leaky gut? Would you give a link to get the information you give? You got a lot of information. Well, first of all, click my name, go over to my page, get your foods list. Put it on your phone. Do I ever slip and eat junk food or desserts? That's like asking me, would I cheat on my boyfriend or husband? Why would I cheat on myself? For me to wake up tomorrow in pain. There's no dessert or slipping that's worth the pain I would be in tomorrow. If you cheat on yourself, you cheat on the person that you're with. How you treat yourself is how you treat everybody else. How can y'all be faithful and committed to someone other than yourself? Think about it. Because how you do one thing is how you do everything. No, I'm not in the medical field. If I was in the medical field, I wouldn't be able to talk to you about this, ma'am. How do you feel since you had that junk food the other day? It's literally called junk food. Why would you eat something called junk food? RH factor doesn't have anything to do with the food. Okay? Leaky gut is when your small intestine is breaking down the food and the food breaks through the intestinal wall and gets into your bloodstream. This has to be the hardest topic to teach? Not really. My teaching is impeccable. Y'all's learning is the problem. My teaching is impeccable. But I'm dealing with addiction. So y'all are hearing through your addiction ears. That's why y'all are defensive. Because y'all are very emotional about food. So I know what I'm dealing with. That's why I take my time. I take my chill and I take my time. How do you fight through addiction? Make the decision that you're not going to do it anymore. The first step to ending an addiction is deciding you are going to end the addiction. Most of y'all don't make the decision. Chill is an anti-anxiety capsule. Anti-anxiety, anti-bullshit, all that. This is from my line of products I created for myself because I used to suffer with anxiety. But I take this before every live to make sure that I remain chill while I'm here teaching. You say you ain't gonna fall off the wagon again? Think about it. Why is it that we play around with food addiction like it's not as serious as drug addiction and alcohol addiction? They are asleep. Leave them alone. Go look at the video I did of fats today and you'll understand. Thank you. Come on, gifts. I ain't got no gifts all week. Why y'all not giving me no gifts? I'm changing lives here. I'm sorry I'm not going to do the whole robot thing. Okay? You have to start thinking about, thank you. addiction, food addiction, which is actually worse. Okay? Because food related illnesses kill more people than drugs do. Think about it. No, I come around between 7 and 8 Eastern time. Okay? How many results have you had with people staying? Y'all can answer that in the comments. I have yet to have anybody come back after 7 days of doing this and saying it didn't work, that ate only beneficial food. Not one. We've had so many people going out and getting their blood tests that the price has just gone through the roof. Just for that. You just texted about me? Who you tell about me? So, what's giving y'all the leaky gut? Tomatoes, corn, dairy foods, vinegar. Hey, Tyrone. Thank you. Vinegar. Did y'all know that distilled vinegar, the ones y'all be using to wash out vegetables and shit with, is made from corn? Did y'all know that corn inhibits insulin production in your body? You had no meat today and you can say you're weak. Girl, you better go get you some steak. Quit playing. I don't know how to get the foods list. Click my name, and then when that little white thing pops up, hit my face. It'll take you directly to the page. Did y'all didn't know that? Distilled vinegar. The vinegar that's in all of your condiments, the vinegar that y'all wash y'all stuff with, the pickles and all that, is made from corn. Yellow, ripe, sun-ripened corn. You saw Fats with that? Fats was trying to bring that rock home in his mouth. You bought 2 T-bones today? You about to have a good weekend. Just hot water is fine. Hot. How I clean my vegetables is hot water. Hot. If you're going to get pickles, you have to get pickles made without vinegar. Pickles was my problem. One of my problems, because I've been eating pickles since I had teeth. At the time that I started doing this, I probably had 5 jars of pickles in this house in some shape or form. From Clausen to Vlasic to Relish to... I have pickles now, but the pickles that I have now are pickles that are brined in just salt water. So they are probiotic fermented pickles. You can get them off Amazon. So they actually are probiotic pickles. And I have the brine, and I drink a shot glass of that every day because that's probiotics. Okay? So, also, blood type O's cannot have coffee. It's called Olive My Pickle. Olive My Pickle. And they have olives too. So, I paid like $100 for them. But you get 6. The bags are like this big. So I have the kosher pickles and the garlic pickles. And then I have some kimchi. And I have some carrot and dill kraut. And 2 bags of olives. Coffee is hard to give up. No, it's not. You make the decision that you're going to give it up. Listen, I was addicted to opioids. I was addicted to coffee. I was addicted to cigarettes. I was addicted to alcohol. I've quit everything. And I was addicted to food. If you want to stop doing something, you will stop doing it. Because think about your life. Anything that you want to do, you do. You just got to want to do it. Y'all just don't want to do it. Thank you. Look at the sentence that you just wrote. Well, what about mushroom coffee? It's coffee. Let me tell you what coffee does. Okay? Remember, everything that we eat or drink affects our hormones. Coffee stops your body from producing collagen. And then they sell you collagen and tell you to put it in your coffee. You don't think that they know that when you drink coffee, it depletes your collagen? Collagen is responsible for you having glowing, beautiful skin and all the cartilage that you have between your bones. So when you're drinking coffee, collagen is not being produced in the body. Coffee dehydrates you. It takes 8 cups of water just to flush out 1 cup of coffee. Amazon. And cigarette and tobacco is a nightshade vegetable. So anybody that smokes is going to become inflamed. Green tea, green tea, green tea. Green tea is packed with antioxidants. Green tea is good for everyone. Okay? And it has caffeine. This has caffeine. I didn't say you couldn't have caffeine. I said you couldn't have coffee. Okay? You have to buy the book for your blood type. You don't have to do anything. So, also, aloe and barley. Y'all want to see what I looked like when I was drinking coffee? Pretty regularly. I sold coffee for 3.5 years. So I know coffee and I know mushrooms. I've been on medicinal mushrooms for 11 years. That is how I cured my sarcoidosis and asthma. So I developed a mushroom capsule so that I can still have the mushrooms without the coffee. It's called Mushroom Boost. So if you're trying to get mushrooms, adaptogenic mushrooms, go to my site and get the Mushroom Boost. And keep your collagen. Look at this. I was a size 22, 24. Now I'm a 14. I used to be on an inhaler every day. I couldn't walk up a flight of stairs for 6.5 years. Hey, Joker. Yes, you can get rid of allergies. Your allergies are coming from the food. I was 41 here. I'll be 55 in February. Inflamed. Did you see these? You see these? Look at these eyelids. Look at these eyelids. Ma'am. Hold on. Where's the inflammation at? Look, 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 look. Okay? So, just wanted to give y'all just a little what's possible. Okay? February 20th, same day as Rihanna. Okay? So, how many of y'all got thyroid problems? Tap the screen. Okay? Tap the screen. Put hearts in the comments. Let's get these numbers up. Got a new phone so you can hang around. So, if you got thyroid issues, blood type O's have naturally low levels of iodine. Okay? So you're already susceptible to thyroid problems because iodine supports the thyroid. But there are 4 vegetables giving us the golden ticket. I'm trying. So listen, thank you. There are 4 vegetables that cause your immune system to attack your thyroid. Okay? To get the foods list, just click my name, then click my face. It'll take you to my page. Then click the link in my bio and download your foods list. Okay? Cabbage, Brussels sprouts, cauliflower, and mustard greens cause your immune system to attack your thyroid. And your thyroid is extremely important. Just about all of the organs we have in our body secrete hormones. Okay? The thyroid secretes 3 very important hormones. One of them literally controls the temperature of your body. And y'all are eating foods that cause your immune system to attack your thyroid. This is for O's. Okay? Yeah, you can't have no sauerkraut. No coleslaw. That's not for y'all. Today's your first day with no meat. Are you an A? Okay. And how many of y'all got a slow and sluggish metabolism? Metabolism just slow. Okay. What is doing that to you is wheat, kidney beans, and navy beans. Because wheat interferes with your metabolic hormones. Wheat causes your happy hormones to go down. It also blocks your body from absorbing nutrients and vitamins and minerals from your food and even your supplements and medications. If only you knew. This is the most appropriate song for what we're talking about. Okay? How do we turn this around for blood type O's? To reduce your inflammation, you have to start eating anti-inflammatory foods. Okay? Omega-3 containing fish, cod, halibut, red snapper, trout, walnuts, hazelnuts, flaxseed oil, parsnips, peas, pineapple juice. Y'all should get pineapple juice into your body every day. Fresh pineapple juice. If you got a blender, just cut it some chunks up, put it in there with some water and drink. Y'all don't benefit from sardines. Go get the foods list so you don't have to ask me and try to piece this shit together. Okay? What's going to create good bacteria in your gut? Onions, string beans, broccoli, escarole, chicory, Swiss chard, and kale. These are the vegetables y'all should be eating. Not potatoes, not a bunch of sweet potatoes, not all that cabbage and broccoli. No, that's not cabbage and cauliflower shit. That's not for y'all. This shit. And spinach. And sea vegetables. You love your results? Yay! So, how do you speed up your metabolism, build muscle, and burn fat? Beef, lamb, veal, mutton, buffalo, elk, deer, venison. You're welcome. Blood type O benefits from all the red meats except goat. Goat is on your neutral list. Okay? Not white meat, not poultry. Red meat only. And in America, the African American community is 51% O. Yes, oxtails, but oxtails are not the best cut of meat you should be eating. Unless you're going to make like oxtail soup or something. If you're trying to make like Jamaican oxtails and stuff, that's a lot of shit going on in that. Okay? When you first start this, my advice to you is to be as simple as possible. There's a whole slew of fish that y'all can eat, but salmon is not on your beneficial list. Cod, halibut, red snapper, trout. I already said some fish. Beef is cow meat. But you can also have lamb and veal and mutton and buffalo and deer and elk. There's more things than just cow meat. Your doctor's not going to tell you what your blood type is, ma'am. Sorry to tell you that. If you get your list, you know what spices you can have. Go get your list. Okay? What's going to help your thyroid function? Turmeric and sea vegetables. Sea vegetables are very, very high in iodine. Jordan gets elk every week. All y'all gotta do is go to the butcher shop. Your doctor's not gonna tell you your blood type because he is not supposed to. Only in cases of pregnancy, which they don't even tell you your full blood type anymore, surgery, or a transfusion. Even if you were on the side of the road from an accident, they're not going to tell you your blood type. You done lost 7 pounds in 1 week. I told you you would. That's why I don't be shocked when y'all come in here and tell me y'all testimonials. Because I already know what's going to happen. You're going to lose 5 to 10 pounds your first 7 days. You've been crushing lamb and beef. You feel good, don't you? Your blood was needed for donation. I ain't giving no more blood. I gave enough blood. Your diverticulitis is under control. That's what I want to know. Because we over here reversing these diseases. Just do it at home. Okay? Take you 5 minutes, cost you $12. Thank you, Buzzwax. Okay? Most people just get the home test because it ain't going to do shit but aggravate you to try to beg somebody to tell you the most basic thing about yourself. I'll be damned if I'm going to beg a doctor to do anything. I pay his bills. I pay your bills and I got to beg you to tell me the most you done tested my blood for every disease under the sun. And you mean to tell me that you not going to tell me? Because it ain't like they don't know. I don't sell the blood type kit. It's not mine. You think I made this? It's on Amazon. The Eldon blood typing test. I ain't got time to be making blood type tests. I barely got time to make dinner. I barely got time to make dinner. Okay, so what's going to repair your leaky gut? That is an idea, but I'm not doing it. You do it. I'll buy it from you. Chicory, onions, peas, prunes, maitake mushrooms, beet greens, collard greens, and fava beans. Consider the list, the book, the test, and absolutely. Okay? So that's it for the O's. This is not the full foods list. This is just what ailments are you susceptible to according to your blood type and the foods you've been eating. What foods are triggering those ailments to happen, and what foods will turn it around. Get somebody else to do it. I stay in my lane. People are like, oh, you should do a blood type restaurant. You do it, and I will come there and eat. I do this. This is my lane. If y'all want to build on this shit, I will support. Just let me know where I got to go. It takes a village. This is my part. This is my part. I ain't taking on shit else. I educate and I give y'all recipes. That's it. Y'all open up the restaurant, I will market it. I will come and spend money. Won't that be fire? When you come in, this is what I envision, because you know I'm a visionary. You come in, they ask you what your blood type is. They give you the blood type the menu. So everybody at your table got a different menu. Come on. I'm a major help people. It's my pleasure, sir. Come on. You can't tell me that wouldn't be fire. I would go in a heartbeat. So, let me tell y'all a little bit about y'all personality. Yes, you can use my picture. I would go in a heartbeat. Just let me know when it's open. I'm coming. I'm coming. Let me tell you O's a little bit about y'all personality. Here's something that's a little controversial. You're just gonna make an O restaurant? That would be super simple. Because B's and O's can eat there. Because B's are very close to O's. B's also benefit from red meat, just not beef. You got all these A restaurants. Actually, none of them are A restaurants, to be honest. All these vegan restaurants, Nobody should be eating there. Here's something that's a little controversial. Your blood type, your parents' blood type, and what your blood type should be. When we did this before, somebody found out that their father wasn't really their father. I can't remember her name. Y'all remember who I'm talking about? When I said this before, she found out that her father wasn't really her father based on this. But look how God works. She found her real father and met him and met her real family. Because when I was reading, she was like, but both of them, I was like, that's not possible, baby. It's scientifically, it's not possible. So she went into investigative mode and got to the bottom of it. So if your parents are blood type O's, both parents are O's, you will be an O. So if you a B and both your parents is an O, something is amiss. If your parents are an O and an A, you will be an O or an A. If your parents are an O or a B, you will be an O or a B. Your daughter lost her child being type O. Was she Rh negative? Okay. Y'all should be asking when y'all dating. I can't believe people still date, but okay. Y'all should be finding out what people's blood types are, especially personality wise, because some people ain't a match. Okay. If you are an O, if your parents are an O or an AB, they can be any of the blood types. O, A, B, or AB. AB is the wild card. Okay? You that should tell you about the person. If you ask somebody what their blood type is and they say they don't know, depending on your level of likability with this person, you can either educate them or you can say, fuck it, this person is not self-aware. I am not dating a man that does not know his blood type. That would never go down. Okay? So, if you are an A, your parents are both A's because he's not self-aware enough. I don't want to do it. Get somebody else to do it. Okay? If both of your parents are A's, your kid will be an A or an O. You're an AB positive. Should you be worried about what? Yeah, I'm not doing that. Exactly. He's not taking care of himself. He's not self-aware. He doesn't think he's worth getting to know himself. I don't want to do that. Because when you start eating according to your blood type, you are going to start figuring out some shit about yourself. And then because this is going to make you level the fuck up. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? It's going to, if you take this shit seriously, it's going to force you to level the fuck up. Like your standards are going to go up. So you're not going to be putting up with no bullshit. You're going to be looking at other people like, I'm not saying it's going to make you judgmental. Boundaries, exactly. But you know what you're not going to deal with. You're not going to deal with it. Because now you know that you're dealing with somebody that ain't invested in their health. So if the parents are both A's, they can be an O or an A. If the parents are A and B, they can be an O, an A, a B, or an AB. If your parents are A and AB, they can be an A, a B, or an AB. No O's in there nowhere. I find that to be very fascinating. If both of your parents are B, which is rare, then your child is a B. If your parents are B and AB, they can be all four blood types. And if they're an AB and an AB, which is extremely rare, extremely, extremely rare, they can be all 4 of the blood types. Okay? So share the live and tap the screen. So as a blood type O, let me tell y'all the characteristics of a blood type O. Okay? The positive characteristics of a blood type O. And let me know if this is accurate. Clear-sighted, knows what he or she wants, can concentrate, good estimation of social relations, can treat superiors well. You couldn't find the O list. If both parents are O's, then the kid is an O. Miss Barbara, click my name at the top of your screen, then hit my face. It'll take you to my page. Click the link on my page. If you cannot get it that way, you can go to ceorganics.com. Can somebody please put CE Organics there? Okay? Can treat superiors well, goal-oriented, calculating, planner, healthy, very sexy, quick to be aroused to love, eloquent, develops own taste, realistic, thinks simply, few complexes, good at sports, strong leaders, romantic, nostalgic, positive and idealistic, good at business, careful with strangers, always image conscious, not resentful, devoted to spouse, and good at games. The name of this book is You Are Your Blood Type. So this is a blood type personality book, a revolutionary breakthrough in personality analysis. The latest craze. What's in your veins reveals much about your character than what's in our stars. In the East, they use your blood type to describe your personality. Here in the West, we use astrology. Okay? Discover how you can find success in love, career, family, money, in every area of life. You want to hear the negative side of O's? Does not value others' opinions. Can lose perspective. Too focused will miss other information. Status seeker. Brown noser. Power hungry. Disregard for others. Tramples the less fortunate. Obsessive lover. Can love the wrong person. Can't shut up. Has to be different. Can seem cold to others. Can seem crude and rough. Overly competitive. Can't follow too well. Childish. For self only. Can be greedy. Does not treat people equally. Nervous. Too much primping. Unreliable and does not care about others. Extremely jealous. Escapes from reality when troubled. I'm talking about the personality of blood type O's. Let me just tell y'all a little bit about I'm not going to read this whole thing because we'll be here all damn night. But just let me tell y'all a little bit about y'all love lives. Let me just tell y'all a little bit about that. The problem is O's can attach a great deal of importance to appearances. They are not good at swallowing their words, and words are something they will always good at dishing out. In love, as in other matters, it is often wise to be subtle and quiet rather than making a lot of noise and having to regret it later. Type O people are so image-oriented, so outer-directed, that they are often boastful, even when it would be very advisable to just shut up. An O man who is trying to seduce a woman is among the most vocal of all humans. Hold on, I'm talking too loud. He will praise and cajole her to death to gain her favors. Tap the screen. I'm reading. Just tap. Okay? He will praise and cajole her to death to gain her favors. But if she gives in too quickly, she is the one who will regret it. For our old man is notoriously fickle when he thinks a woman is easy. The best policy towards the amorous old man is to make him wait. And like the old saw says, hold out for the engagement ring. Otherwise, it'll be a roll in the hay and out the door. So long, bye-bye, and poof. As if he had never been there to begin with. Not so with the old ladies. They are among the most passionate lovers around. A Japanese survey of husbands was able to determine that old women are the wildest of all sex partners. Not only are they wild, they are positively kinky. For any man in search of pure libidinal release, an old woman will satisfy his every fancy. The Japanese, never once to mince words, came right out and stated that old women prefer fellatio and cunnilingus more than women of other blood types. They asked those same husbands, and the results were conclusive. Over 78% of old women are exotic erotics, while only 32% of A's are so inclined, and about 26% each for the B girls and the AB girls. The amateur male, or the man who is not too confident about his sexual prowess, is advised to stay away from old women because they will literally eat a man alive once he pushes their buttons. So far, it looks like the O's have it in love too, but as with all of their other advantages, the poor O's are often doomed to choosing the wrong partners for their amorous liaisons. They fall in love quickly and are easily disappointed. One reason is that O people, being the supreme egotists and image addicts, as we've seen them to be, are extremely jealous. An old woman wants those signs of security. She needs those presents that others just think are nice. She has to show off a great home and a successful husband, and will settle for no less than total success. And if that husband should stray, he better be a marathon runner, because she will track him down and let him have it with both barrels. Now, our old husband is also a tough bird. He also cares about the image of being the head of the family, and everything looking like it's perfectly under control. He wants a devoted wife and will not put up with any rebellious tantrums. He needs to think he is in charge, even if he really isn't. As far as parenting is concerned, both old fathers and mothers are excellent, becoming completely engrossed with making their children happy, healthy, educated, and successful, as they themselves have always tried to be. Type O people are very careful when it comes to their health, probably because health is something everyone can see in a person. They are quick to give up cigarettes, drinking, and other abusive behaviors when they find out they are causing themselves harm. They have an incredibly strong sense of self-preservation, and when they get sick, they tend to have illnesses of the stomach, heart, and circulatory system. They get suicidal only when there is no hope. Otherwise, they tend to view life positively due to their strong sense of self-confidence. You had to get hypnotized? I stopped smoking. I just decided I'm going to stop smoking on October 29th. What year was that? 1999. And I stopped on October 29th, 1999. This overpowering sense of self-preservation is proven to be less than popular side of old folks to those around them. It links up with that egotistical certainty that they are smarter, better, and always right. Since the average O is highly goal-oriented, he or she tends to trample on neighbors when important things are at stake. Type O people are not the self-sacrificing types who will let someone else go first. They had it all figured out from the start. And if the unexpected puts them into a conflict with the neighbor, you better make sure that there are enough life vests around for everyone. Otherwise, the O's will get them first and never relinquish them. Because they are realists, O people are excellent with money, their own. They are calculators, walking computers, and who can think far enough ahead to make the right investment or financial decision. Most of the world's most important economists have been O's. When it comes to domestic affairs, there's no one like the O woman for running a household. She is thrifty, security conscious, and an arduous worker. A better manager cannot be found. Type O people are excellent gamblers too. Ever hear of Bob LaFleur or Jimmy the Greek? You guessed it, they are both O's. There are other O traits worth mentioning that make this largest of blood groups such fascinating people to have around. Even if they are at times overbearing, they are individualist. How can that be, you may justifiably ask, if there are more of them than any other type? Well, it's like this. Remember how the world became the dog-eat-dog rat race? That was because O people all wanted to get to the top at the same time. Something similar is going on with the O individualism. They all want to be different at the same time. But wouldn't it be boring if close to half of the people in the world wanted to be the same? One of the results of this mass individualism is that O's often become self-starters. They may try and work their way into a hierarchical structure that they've learned inside out. But if it doesn't mesh well, they're likely to go out and start their own structure. This is why there are so many O executives at the helms of new companies and so many O people who are inventors, scientists, and performing artists. Type O people, as a rule, are highly motivated individuals who want to make a difference. They also like to be seen and rewarded. They are more likely to buy a flashy new car than anyone else, but are also most likely to be able to afford it. They have a frugal side that tells them how much to spend on and what. They are very good planners, particularly when it comes to their personal futures, and as we have seen, they can be the world's greatest lovers, even if they make the mistake of choosing the wrong person to love. All in all, despite their constant primping and prancing, and pointing that index fingers at others, the O people are who make our lives richer by their varied contributions, their cool ability to figure out what's important, and their talent for leading the way. We don't always love them, but we can't do without them. So, if you are an O, make a list of your own positive and negative traits that may offer to, now I read y'all the positive and negative things. If y'all can think of anything else, you should write it down. So, I'm not going to get into all of this. We'll just take our time getting into the other sections. Now I'm going to talk about the blood type A's. Okay? Now I'm going to talk about the blood type A's. What foods, okay? Because the most important thing is y'all getting healthy. You're welcome. So go get your foods list. I will be back here on Sunday. What's today? Friday? I want y'all to go out. Hi. I want y'all to go out tomorrow and have a steak. Get you a steak, get you some spinach, and get you a pineapple and juice it or blend it up. And when I come back on Sunday, I want to know how you feel. The name of this book is You Are Your Type by Toshitaki Nomi. I'll be here around 6 or 7 Eastern time on Sunday. Okay? Hey, Mr. Steve. So what is it that blood type, I've heard A's and O's are most compatible? Correct. That's correct. Okay? So what is it that blood type A deals with? Ineffective animal protein breakdown, poor metabolism of saturated fats. Thank you. See you Sunday. You're welcome. Poor metabolism of saturated fats, adrenal hormone stress imbalance, tendencies towards higher blood and cell viscosity, and bacterial overgrowth. Okay? Blood type A is literally the opposite of O. Okay? Blood type O has all of that stomach. Tap the screen. Put some hearts in the comments. Okay? Blood type O literally has all of the blood, all of the stomach acid. What you mean you can't have nothing? Whenever y'all say that, you should know you've been eating wrong your whole life. So when you say nothing, it means the shit you've been eating before today. can't have none of the shit that I like that's made me sick. That's what you're saying. That's literally like saying, I really want to stay with this man that beats me up. Think about it. You mean to tell me I can't date him no more just because he beats me up? I would advise you not to. You can do what you want to do, but I would advise you not to. Hey, what's going on? You're welcome. I told the doctor the other day, you're eating for your blood type. She started trembling. When y'all tell these doctors that y'all eating for y'all blood type, they are afraid to lose a customer. This is why everybody comes here and says there's no science behind it. Because they don't. This is why they're not telling y'all blood type. Up until this book came out, they used to tell you your blood type when you went to the doctor. I found out my blood type when I was pregnant. Okay, that was 32 years ago. 33 years ago. My son is 32. Okay? This book came out 30 years ago. They stopped telling us our blood types when this book came out. Because they don't want you healing yourself. They don't want you to not be under a doctor's orders. When you are under a doctor's orders, you don't have any rights to your health anymore. That's what a doctor's orders mean. And if a doctor gives you orders and you do not comply, they will put it in your file. And no matter what doctor you go to, it's going to be in your file that you are not compliant with doctor's orders. And don't let it be your kid. Because if a doctor gives your kid some drugs and you don't give those drugs to your kid, or you try to tell the doctor, I'm not giving these drugs to my kid, they will call CPS. And CPS will show up and take your kids. Because you don't own them kids no more. The doctor does. The worst thing y'all can do is let them doctors fuck with your kids and put your kids on ADHD medicine and all. How you think your kids got ADHD? How you think your kids got hyperactivity? It's the freaking wheat. That's why I said next week we are starting that challenge. Take your kids off wheat for just 7 days and watch how their behavior changes. Tomorrow and Sunday, I'm going to make some flyers for it. Okay? Take your kids off wheat for 7 days. Watch what happens. Every blood type. There's no blood type that benefits from wheat. Wheat is the worst thing we can eat. Why do you think it's in everything? Okay? Why do you think everybody in America is angry and aggressive? Because they got everybody eating sandwiches and snacks and ramen noodles and pizza and tacos and all this other bullshit. Hamburgers. All of this stuff has wheat. And this is why right now, like no other time in history, people are rushing their children to the emergency room with psychotic problems. Because wheat is literally linked to bipolarism, schizophrenia, autism, hyperactivity, attention deficit disorder. Go look it up. I'm not making none of this shit up. They said kids as young as 6 years old talking about unaliving themselves. First of all, what does a kid know about unaliving themselves? Exactly. Then you got your kids going to Subway. But think about what they get fed at school. They start their day off with carbohydrates and wheat. If they're eating at school, they're getting some cereal or some donuts for breakfast. And then you wonder why your kids have no attention in class? because they have foggy brain. So we will be starting that challenge next week. Okay? You cook. And then look at lunch. They got some breaded fake chicken, or they got some little pizza, or they got, it's wheat. Your kids sit around eating top ramen. How many times a week your kids eat top ramen? If you got teenagers, I guarantee you they're eating top ramen probably 5 times a week. That is semolina wheat. Y'all got pizza rolls. Y'all got bagels. Y'all got Takis. Y'all got all that shit. Even mustard has wheat in it. Mustard. So, what's jacking up blood type A's? Meat, shellfish, oils, grease, cheese. Red meat, beef, lamb, and veal. Pork, organ meats, crustaceans, lobster and crab, shellfish. Tropical and industrial oils. Avocado oil, coconut oil, high-fat cheeses. Share the live. I'm working on a Friday. Y'all need to be sharing the live and tapping the screen so we can get more people in here. There's no reason we should have less than 300 people in here. Okay? What's making y'all's blood thick? Okay? Put some hearts in the comments. Keep tapping the screen. What's making your blood thick? Blood type A has thicker blood and larger than normal red blood cells, which in turn make your blood vessels swollen. Okay? Blood type A has more heart disease than all of the other blood types. How is that? Because y'all are out here eating meat. Can y'all believe that 1 cent hamburger shit? It's National Hamburger Day, but they selling y'all 1 cent hamburgers for a week? You're welcome. So, anytime you eat meat as a blood type A, it also makes your blood thick. Okay? And that is the start of arterial sclerosis. Y'all get blood clots and all that stuff. Y'all have more infections than anybody else because you have a weaker immune system. This is also why you have more mucus than all the other blood types. Because mucus protects the blood, protects the immune system. Blood type A has the weakest immune system. So that means you have to have more mucus in order to protect your body. So stop worrying about the mucus. Can A's have coffee? Yes, but should you? No. Okay. Should you? Absolutely not, because it's going to cut off your collagen. It's not worth it. Let me put this on snooze. So, what's making your blood thick also? Vinegar, oranges, dairy foods, distilled liquor, and guar gum, which is a food additive. What's making y'all have bacterial overgrowth? Okay? White and sweet potatoes. Y'all can't have no potatoes. Coffee cuts off collagen production in your body. They don't tell y'all that, but then they sell you collagen and tell you to put it in your coffee. Don't they? Y'all can't have potatoes. Potatoes make bad bacteria in your gut. Also, black pepper, navy beans, oranges, kidney beans, lima beans, and whey protein. How do we counteract that collagen? I take collagen every day. But what y'all have to understand is you have to stop the behavior that's stopping the collagen from being produced in your body. That's coffee. We have just been trained to consume. Okay? We've just been trained to consume. So we've been trained, if we have an ailment, to go and purchase something. But we're still eating the thing that caused the ailment. That's how they keep you coming back to buy and buy and buy and buy and buy and buy again and again and again and again. Because you haven't solved the problem. This is what doctors do to train you. So even if you buy something over the counter, like Tums. Before this, I had heartburn and acid reflux every single day for years. I sleep with a bottle of Tums on the bed. Okay? So instead of me solving the problem and cutting out the things that were causing me to have heartburn and acid reflux, I was just buying a temporary fix. That's what we've been trained to do. Buy temporary fixes. Instead of getting to the root of the problem. What is making me have acid reflux and heartburn? Tomatoes. Anything with tomatoes, whether it was ketchup or tomatoes or tomato sauce, anything with tomatoes gave me immediate heartburn. So then when I look at the list and I see I'm not even supposed to have tomatoes. So my body has been telling me all this time by giving me the acid reflux and the heartburn that I'm not supposed to be eating tomatoes. Okay? We have been taught to never solve a problem. Because if you solve the problem, you don't need the doctors. You don't need the over-the-counter drugs. You don't need the prescription drugs. And those things never solve our problems. They just keep our symptoms from bothering us. So when you quiet your body down with the drugs, the disease still persists. You just don't feel the symptoms anymore. You never get better, you always get worse. Because if they put you on one prescription drug, you're going to be on 3 by the end of the next year. Am I wrong? The problem was never solved. It got worse, but you didn't feel it getting worse because they gave you something to take the symptom away. And now it's come out that all that Prevacid and Pepcid and all that shit that they prescribed is giving people cancer. Y'all see that? Because my doctor definitely put me on Prevacid. You know why? Because when you take prescription drugs, they automatically fill your body with toxins. So my doctor asked me, oh, do you have acid reflux? As a matter of fact, I do. Oh, well, let me give you some Prevacid. And now it's come out that Prevacid and all of those other Pepcid and all that other shit leads to cancer. Okay? So how do we turn this around for blood type A's? Intelligent protein choices. Okay? Soy. As a blood type A, you are protein malnourished. When you are protein malnourished, no matter what meat or fish that you're eating, it's not going to be digested in your body because you don't have enough stomach acid. I'm talking about the shellfish and the crustaceans. I'm not talking about the fish that benefit you, okay? But if you're eating meat and pork and all that other shit, it's not going to, this stuff in this first section, it doesn't get digested in your body, which means you're not getting the minerals or the nutrients from it. So as a blood type A, you're walking around protein malnourished. When you are protein malnourished, it causes your cortisol and your blood sugar to go up. How many of y'all are diabetic or pre-diabetic? Okay? So now that your blood sugar and your cortisol are high, it takes more minerals for those things to come back into balance. And you're not giving it the minerals because you're not eating the food to give it the minerals. So now your body is forced to suck the minerals out of your bones and your teeth just to sustain itself. Candida is very common in blood type A's. That's bad. That comes from bad bacteria in your gut. What gives you bad bacteria? White and sweet potatoes, black pepper, navy beans, oranges, kidney beans, lima beans, and whey protein. Good night. I'm going to be getting off here soon. I may not get to B and AB today because I'm tired and I'm hungry and I want to stop talking. So let's finish up with the A's, okay? So, what is going to give y'all the protein that you need for your body to start healing itself? Okay? Soy. That's soy curls. That's tofu. That's edamame. That's tempeh. Okay? I'm going to. While those dogs are asleep, I should go to sleep. Like babies. Okay? Y'all need to get into tofu. Get the rest. Now, don't just get the foods list. Okay? Get the recipe book. We got 2 recipe books. Okay? And in the new recipe book, it's got the soy curl recipes, which I am obsessed with soy curls at this point. Okay? So when you get your soy curls, make sure you put them in the freezer or the refrigerator because it keeps them longer. So I keep mine in the fridge. But those soy curls, for the people that don't know how to cook tofu yet, that's a great starting point. And they taste like chicken. Whatever you season it with, that's what it's going to taste like. The texture is just like chicken, like shredded chicken. So you can pretty much do anything with that, okay? But it's 120 calories for 11 grams of protein, and it don't take much, and it goes a long way. So, hey, Mr. Steve, you got to get the soy curls. Did you get the new cookbook? I got a new cookbook. You need to go get it. But when you get the cookbook and you click the link, it'll take you to my Amazon store for the soy curls. I get it from Amazon. But I have links in the... Links to all the stuff that I use are in the cookbook or in the recipe book. Okay? I know, right? I'm about to get off here because I'm tired. So... But I cooked them the other day. That was the first time I made them, and I was just super impressed. They got crispy. They got brown. So much flavor. Your breakfast is a great idea. Okay? You can do tofu 2-3 times a day because that's what they do in Asia. It's only going to help you. The more protein y'all get in y'all system, the faster the better. Okay? And then y'all have a whole bunch of fish that y'all can eat. Okay? You got 3 different kinds of salmon, cod, halibut, snapper, all of that. That's why I tell y'all should never be vegan or vegetarian. Y'all need the omega-3s. Y'all need the fish. Okay? Also, sardines, snapper, snails, acceptable legumes, beans, and nuts. Not all beans and nuts are for y'all. Okay? You can't have lima beans, you can't have kidney beans or navy beans. Okay? You're welcome. So, what's going to thin out your blood so that it flows the way it needs to flow? Lemons, water, pineapple, blueberries, blackberries, green tea, acceptable oils, olive oil, flaxseed oil, and walnut oil. Those oils are anti-inflammatory. Definitely get lemons in y'all system every day. Okay? Because remember, y'all have thicker blood because you have higher than normal blood clotting factor 8. So y'all have a built-in blood clotting factor that's higher than all the other blood types. So y'all get blood clots a lot. So to alleviate that, you should start your day with room temperature lemon and water. Start your day. Okay? Because not only does that break up the mucus from the night, but it also helps to poop elimination. Okay? Every day. Just like with the O's, they should do pineapple every day. Okay? So, to balance your gut, Okay, get rid of this candida and shit. Escarole, dandelion. What fats? Here we go. Mr. Drama. Where is he? And as soon as I get off the live, all that crying stops. All that limping. Fats is an actor. Y'all hear me in the background crying? Cry for what? There's nothing for him to cry about. He's fed, he's watered, he's walked. He's not in no pain because he damn sure ain't in no pain outside. Dramatic. Escarole, dandelion, chard, rapini, broccoli rabe, fava beans, prunes, and silver dollar mushrooms. Come here, Fats. What's the matter, baby cakes? Come here. Come here. Come on. Bless you. Come here. Come here. What are you doing? What are you doing, Juju? What's the matter? Oh, are you okay? Are you all right? Oh, are you all right? Yes. You just woke up? You just woke up? Oh, my goodness. You just woke up, Juju? Are you all right? Yes, baby cakes. Yes, you do. Yes, Juju. You gonna say hi? Say hi to everybody. We're about to get off. I'm about to get off, okay? You still sleepy? Look at you. You still sleepy? All right, we're gonna go. You want me to get off? Okay. Say bye. You gonna say goodbye? Okay. He says goodbye. I know. I'm about to get off right now. Because he's going to start talking. And it's going to be a whole conversation. So, that's not the full list for the 8. That's not the full list for... This is not the full... This is not the full list. This is just what ailments are you susceptible to. Click my name, then when my face pops up, hit my face, and then then click the link in my bio and get your list. I gotta go. I gotta go. He's barking at nothing. Nothing. He gonna chew that book up. I gotta put my book high. I'm gonna put it right up here. Put it right up there. All right, y'all. Listen, I will see y'all back here on Sunday. If you are an O, go get you a steak, some spinach and pineapple juice. If you are an A, get you some cod, okay? Get you some spinach and some lemon water. You can also get some pineapple. But y'all are the juice people, so y'all can have a whole bunch of different juices, but juice them yourself. Don't get no pre-made juice. Okay, I'm usually here between 5:30 and 6 on Sunday. Okay, between 5:30 and 6 Eastern time. Closer to 6. So be around 6 o'clock on Sunday. Okay? All right, y'all. I love y'all. It's undetermined phenomenon that comes out of the blue. Fats is a mess. I love y'all. And until we see each other again, eat well. Mwah. Bye.